back as it stands, 37-yard return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens add on.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that...
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
Patrick Queen picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Carr looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for.
And it's 3rd down.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Carr. And this is going to be incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Let's take it inside his own 40.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return.
And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A gain of...
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Now Jackson on 1st down.
Quick slant to Brown.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 11-yard line.
Again, Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
Well, another fine run right there for Lamar Jackson and CD. That one puts him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
And remember when all we talked about were 100-yard games from running backs? That when a quarterback did it was a surprise. But Lamar Jackson, that's part of the package as well. He'll have as many 100-yard games in the season as the top running backs in the league.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram taking it in. And this offense is running away with this one.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit, he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Throwing now is Carr. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Operating from the gun. Carr. His throw incomplete.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
And that'll bring up second down. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the third. Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for.
And it's third down.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
On third down, Carr. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the Ravens' 43-yard line.
On second and 12, Carr. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Jihad Ward in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. The Raiders on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be third and a mile. From the gun, Carr.
Got an open man. It's Ruggs.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, it's Jackson. this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Baltimore.
Jackson from the shotgun. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze the throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
On second down now, it's Ingram. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Ingram. His second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Ravens continue to pour it on. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's Mark Ingram who caps it off with a touchdown run.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25.
The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
Lamar Jackson sacked.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold onto the football while being jostled?
Incomplete.
The Raiders on third down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Working from the gun, it's Carr. The open man here, Renfro. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
3rd down here.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. It's out, it's loose.
Lamar Jackson sacked.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room. You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Well, he's into the clear. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Marquise Brown.
Marquise Brown, 99 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. As